To those who became wealthy, what are the most overlooked ways to earning money that people should look at? Dedicate your entire life for a few years to get it rolling. Then after that, slowly let others do more and more of the work for you. That could be by starting a business and bringing it to self-sufficiency. Being a massive saver and building a nest egg in a stock portfolio that eventually earns you returns. Or by buying real estate that then can generate passive income. #X200B. All require three things: luck to have the opportunity and luck to recognize it. Then the willpower to pursue it relentlessly. All the people I know that are wealthy have the same thing in common. They have a business that is not what you would expect. One washes linens for restaurants. Another owns empty lots and rents the space. Others run a small shop selling medical equipment. And they all put in the hours to grow their business. They worked hard to achieve it. So, one such method is to start a business. And grow it. Try not to think about what is popular. Think about what isn't. Not everyone can be successful making shirts with logos on it. Though everyone tries. People pay for convenience. Find a way to make people's lives easier and they will pay for it. I'm not super rich by any means. But I'm well off. Everyone knows that you can do well by going into business or finance, tech, medicine, and law. But people seem not to realize that teaching those things can be pretty lucrative as well. Being a professor in a professional school like law or medicine is a very sweet deal. It's hard to make under $150K in the US doing those things. And top earners, usually in med schools, are bringing in $500K from salary alone. What is the difference between holding a grudge and simply being aware of how someone behaves? It's holding a grudge for the person who you have identified as an asshole. For everyone else it's just normal boundaries. Holding a grudge, X person YY thing. I'm mad about it and I will take payback if I get the chance. Awareness, X person did Y thing. So now I know and I will take reasonable action to insulate myself from any problems repeating that behavior would cause for me. Holding a grudge, spending a non-insignificant amount of time thinking about someone you dislike or something they've done. Being aware of someone's behavior, being consciously aware of what this same person is like or is capable of when and only when directly interacting with them. It's simple. Holding a grudge implies intent to harm, while being aware means predicting their future behavior on the basis of that incident and shielding yourself from the harm that behavior could cause. Holding a grudge is something that weighs on you mentally and you let bother you. Being aware of how someone behaves is something you learn and doesn't necessarily bother you. It is more information that you can use. But you are indifferent about the person as a whole. Holding a grudge generally means a little payback. Even if it just means being petty with them. On the other hand, being aware of how a person behaves and limiting their ability to harm you is just good sense. You're not trying to punish them. You're just not going to extend your trust to them in a way that might make you vulnerable to their bullshit. The difference is malice. When you have a grudge, you have malice towards someone. You want to see them suffer. Simply being mistrustful of a person is not the same thing at all. You don't want to see them suffer. You just want to protect yourself from them. A person with a grudge will actively try to hurt someone. In some way. A mistrustful person will simply avoid or take steps to protect themselves from a person. Women who enjoy going to festivals. What do you wear? Usually a rotation of shorts. Fun tops, personally a fan of mesh with a black bra underneath. Or cropped tank tops. And Doc Martens. Accessorize with a small crossbody bag. I have a specific nylon bum bag for festivals that isn't expensive and is pretty waterproof. Bucket hat. Sunnies and lots of sunscreen. If it's a one-day festival I'll do some fun makeup. But won't bother for multi-days. I also generally try to bring a fold-away rain jacket and sometimes a loose button-down to tie around my waist. If the weather seems like it might turn. Wear what you are comfortable in. You will see a variety of outfits depending on the type of music you're going to see, but don't feel pressured to dress a certain way. Comfort is very important if you're going to be there for multiple days. I go to EDM events and have loved wearing mesh shirts with a bra/bikini top underneath and an athletic black skirt with fishnets and combat boots or comfy white sneakers. Wear what you like and feel cute in. Cargo shorts and a cute lightweight top. I don't want to have to carry a purse or anything like that. I'm sure I wear natural fibers and something breathable. Polyester can be like carrying a plastic bag in the heat. I also put my cell phone on a lanyard and loop it through my belt or belt loop so I can't easily lose it if I drop it or it can't be easily pickpocketed. If we're talking about 3 to 4 day long festivals, I prefer comfy clothes. Because I go to festivals for music. Which means that if I'm gonna stand there for +6 hours, I need some comfy sneakers. Jeans or shorts and a cool t-shirt. Sweatshirt is also needed for the late night time. I don't care about dressing up. I care about some quality sounds that my ears will be pleased with. What type/characteristics of girls you like to hang out with and become like your besties? Ones who reach out. I am pretty talkative and clingy, so I love when my friends are paying attention and reaching out just to see what's up. They gotta know how to talk to people so they can for me. Same sense of humor and able to talk shit with me. My favorite memories are when we're our complete selves, annoying as shit, in public, and it doesn't matter cuss when we're together. I'm super confident, and as long as they think I'm cool/funny, it's what other people think. I didn't know close friend very well when we first moved in together. We were both night owls, so would sit downstairs at night and just watch something or scroll through Twitter. One night she turned to me and said, "I've got a problem. My therapist is really attractive and quat. I just knew we would be good friends from then on. These are the kind of problems I want in my life and she's welcome to bring them." Scorpios. I try not to take astrology too seriously, but anytime I think a girl seems cool, she almost always turns out to be a Scorpio. So that's become my unconventional green flag for friends. But in general, I tend to get along best with girls who are very interested in subjects like politics, history, global cultures, and don't take themselves too seriously. I also really value spontaneity. I went to college later in life. Became instant best friends with a girl sitting next to me after she opened her pencil case to pull out a Ziploc bag of pickles. She noticed me staring, so she offered me one. Instant best friends. Anyone who behaves as their real authentic self is in public is someone I want to know. Don't pose for selfies or try to say what you think people want to hear. I'm not interested in a curated version of you. I want to know the real version of people. People like they are way more fun and interesting.